The time now is 8:16. We are back on the Weather Watch, joined alongside meteorologist Sam Pierre on this Super Bowl Sunday. Sam, a bit chilly as you walk out the door this morning, but I think this is how it's supposed to feel in February, or maybe even still like mild. I have no idea what it's supposed to feel like anymore.
Especially this winter, right? It feels more like April.
I'm not complaining, but yeah, it's been all wonky.
It has been very warm. We've only had 2 cold outbreaks, and they didn't last but only 1 or 2 days, and that's it. And we've been dealing with record warm temperatures here and there, and the question is, how long does this pattern last? Right now, I don't see any change in the pattern for the rest of the month. So let's enjoy it. But my only concern about that is, do we make up for it in March and April? Of course, if you get a snowstorm in March or April, it doesn't last long. But March can be punishing if we change the pattern. Let's hope not. Too early to tell about that right now. Thank you, Ken, for sending this in. A beautiful sunrise at Brantford, looking over the water, and you can see the reflection of the sunlight around the cloud droplets, creating that rainbow look, that orange and yellow look this morning. Yes, it's mild and pleasant for your Super Sunday. More clouds, of course, are already starting to move in. Storms stay south of us tonight into early tomorrow morning. A little light rain here and there across the shoreline, especially southeast areas possible. And another warm week, and I could say another warm 2 weeks, which would bring us to the end. Pleasant Valentine's Day. You know, with this kind of a warm winter and pattern, it's more about the pattern, storm track, and that's the reason why we're so far below normal. There have been winters where we've had a warm winter, but a lot of snow, just because the storm track favors snow when it goes offshore. On this date, speaking of heavy snow, yes, February 12th, blizzard of 2006, 21.9 inches at Bradley. That's the third all-time highest 24-hour total. 26.9 inches in New York City with that storm. We've had more snowstorms. The 2011 snowstorm, of course, the 2013 blizzard, 22.9 with 2013, but it was January 12, 2011, where Bradley got 24 inches in a 24-hour period. Here we are, 28 Torrington, 38 Grant, New London. You see the temperature difference. A little bit of a southwest flow now, and you can see the high clouds moving in. Dry air around here, and the storm track does not favor heavy precipitation. If it were to move up in our direction, it would be mostly rain, but we're not going to worry about that because I do think that most, if not all, the rain shield will stay offshore. High pressure in the wrong position anyways to support snow. Yes, there's been a little bit of snow in the northern fringe and back end where you get some cold air, dynamical cooling aloft. And there's that low pressure system again, developing off the Carolina coast. Put it into motion and you can see we just get scraped a little bit right along the shoreline. That moves away, and then here comes the front. That front will move in just in time for Tuesday. What that's going to do is change the wind direction around, get a little blustery, but still mild. Again, even behind the cold fronts, the cold air is just not there. It's up in the North Pole, and on the other side, over in China and Asia and Russia, very bitter cold. This winter up there. 48 Litchfield, 49 Waterbury for your high temperature today. And then in the mid to upper 40s across the shoreline and around or just over 50. And for us, I'm just going to show you 2 scenarios. This is a little bit of light rain for an hour or 2, and then that's about it. That's scenario 1. Scenario 2, check out the clock. Not much going on here. You can see it's all basically staying offshore. So can't, right now, put in the chance for a little bit of light rain shower, but that's about it. How about your Fox 61 7-day forecast? Showing you beautiful Valentine's Day, mostly sunny, highs near 50, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, highs in the upper 50s to around or just over 60. Angela, I wouldn't be too surprised on Thursday that we get into the low and middle 60s. Back to you.
That stretch of high 50s and 60s making my day, Sam. Love it. We'll check back in. Thank you so much.